Ever wondered what happens when the world's most popular messaging apps go down? No, it's not the beginning of an apocalypse movie, but it might as well be for some. Picture this. It's a sunny Wednesday afternoon, and then, out of the blue, WhatsApp and Instagram, two digital giants, both owned by Meta, suddenly decide to take a global hiatus. Now, this isn't a typical tea time break. Oh no, this is a full-blown worldwide outage. Users from all corners of the globe are suddenly unable to log in or access services. Just imagine the shock, the horror, the sheer disbelief. The trusty platforms designed to bring us all together have suddenly left everyone feeling more isolated than a polar bear on a melting iceberg. And the cause of this digital calamity? Still a mystery. Some say a cyber attack, others whisper about a glitch in the matrix. But while the tech gurus scramble for answers, the rest of us are left wondering what's next. Emails, video calls, the internet itself. So the world's favorite apps took a nap, and the chaos that ensued was, well, let's just say it was entertaining. Move over, Kardashians. There's a new trendsetter in town. #WhatsApp down. In the digital age, when we face an obstacle, the first instinct is to turn to social media to vent, to share, and to find solace in the collective frustration. And that's exactly what happened when WhatsApp and Instagram, both owned by Meta, decided to take an unscheduled nap. Users worldwide were unable to log in or access services, and with this unexpected digital silence, a new global trend was born. #WhatsApp down. The hashtag began its journey in India, a country known for its love of social media and its ability to create viral trends. It didn't take long for the hashtag to spread across the globe like a wildfire, with everyone chiming in to share their experiences, their frustrations, and their humor. In a world where we often feel alone in our struggles, the hashtag #WhatsApp down brought us all together in a shared digital experience. It was a moment of unity, a moment of collective frustration, and a moment of global camaraderie. But let's not forget the humor that came with it. From memes about people frantically resetting their routers to jokes about finally having to use the old-fashioned method of communication. Actual phone calls, the digital world was buzzing with laughter, and just like that, #WhatsApp down became the most fashionable hashtag of the day. Who knew a technical glitch could be so chic? When the dust settled and the apps were back up and running, the world was left with one burning question: what on earth caused it? In the absence of a definitive explanation, speculation ran rampant. The idea of a cyber attack, once the stuff of movies, suddenly didn't seem so far-fetched. After all, we live in a world where technology is so deeply ingrained in our lives that the slightest disruption feels like a seismic shift. The impact of this outage was felt globally. And it wasn't just about missing out on the latest memes or food pictures. This was about communication, vital, life-saving communication. In the midst of a crisis like the recent destructive hurricane in Taiwan, the outage couldn't have come at a worse time. People were left in the dark, unable to reach out to their loved ones or call for help. The outage was a stark reminder of our dependency on these platforms. It was as if the world had momentarily lost its voice. The silence was deafening, but as they say, nature abhors a vacuum. In the absence of our usual channels of communication, a new trend emerged. #WhatsApp down. It trended worldwide, serving as a beacon for all those affected, a rally cry for the frustrated and disconnected. So while we may never know what caused the outage, we certainly know its effects. A world momentarily disconnected, a trending hashtag, and a lot of frustrated users. So here's to hoping the next time we trend globally, it's for something a little less disruptive. So what's the takeaway from this global outage saga? Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? It's quite simple, really. In the face of such outages, we humans proved to be a resilient lot. It's almost as if we've been trained for this moment our entire lives. Yes, the world may have temporarily lost its digital voice, but we found other ways to communicate. And that brings us to the humorous side of things. These incidents make us appreciate the old-school methods of communication. Remember those? They included things like, actual human interaction, speaking to each other face-to-face, or the art of letter writing, which I'm sure many of us have forgotten. So perhaps, just perhaps, we should see these outages as a gentle nudge from the universe, reminding us with a wink and a smile of the joys of unplugged communication. So next time your app crashes, remember, it could be worse. You could be part of a global outage.